Hey Fabio, let's take a look at your latest set of essays, online communication. Here's what you wrote. Experts throughout both the developing and developed world have debated over virtual or presential meetings. Some believe that the benefits of such an online tool outweigh the drawbacks. Personally, I agree with this new trend. This essay will argue the use of more technological tools to communicate within a company, using examples from the UK government and Oxford University to demonstrate points and prove arguments. Okay, so your last sentence is fine. Obviously, this is a sentence that you got from the template, okay? The other two need some work. So let's start with your first sentence. Experts throughout both the developing and developed world have debated what? You're not really telling us what the debate is over. First of all, this is not a word, okay? So you need to change it. So virtual or in-person meetings, that would have been more correct in terms of vocabulary, but you're really not telling us what they're debating about. They're debating the value, they're debating which is better. I'm not really sure, okay? So it's not a clear sentence. Then, I didn't like this because there was no link. A comma is not enough here. And the word personally doesn't do enough here as a linker. So you said some believe that the benefits of such an online tool outweigh the drawbacks. And I personally agree with this new trend. Okay? Even that would have been better. Just the simple inclusion of the word and would have helped. All right, let's go on and look at your body paragraphs now. There is ample evidence that technology in communication change the relationship between individual, society, and especially, you need an E, and companies. Okay. The central reason behind this is threefold. Firstly, it is not necessary anymore to be present in the office to join a meeting. It is possible to participate. It is possible to participate in such conversations from home without long. I don't know what this is supposed to mean. Secondly, could be connected. No. Secondly, different workers from several locations could be connected, comma, drastically reducing costs. Thirdly, high-speed internet connection provides the necessary performance to exhibit presentations or videos in high-quality mode. For example, recent empirical research by the UK government demonstrated that 90% of Western companies use daily online communication tools such as Skype, Teams, or Google Meeting. Therefore, it is conclusively clear that the benefits of these tools are helping companies to foster their potential and results in capital gain and competitive advantage. Okay. A few things about this. You decided to use this threefold, and I gotta be honest with you and tell you I don't really love this. It is far better to use one or two ideas, but to really develop them than it is to have three minimally developed ideas. Okay, so that would have been much, much, much more preferred. And you'll even see it's in the band descriptors when it talks about how fully your ideas are developed. So it's not so much about the quantity of ideas, but the quality and how much you actually develop the ones that you've included. So this essay is about the fact that we're using online communication more than we are in-person communication, and the advantages versus the disadvantages of this. So you said that you don't have to be in the office. Okay, so tell me then, why is this positive? You don't have to be in the office. What are the advantages of this? How is this helping our lives? Okay? You said drastically reducing costs. Develop it. Give me some reasons. Give me some examples. Give me some, hard facts. Okay? So, what are these costs that we're saving? How much money are we talking about? Do you understand what I mean? And then the third one, if I could have left anyone out, I would have left this one. Okay? And then I also don't feel, I don't understand this. You have this, for example, like, what are you actually supporting with this? Because it doesn't feel like it's particularly related to the sentence before that. It kind of feels like an example that doesn't support anything specific in this paragraph. So I didn't love it. And so I feel like your task achievement here was a little, it wasn't as strong as it could have been. All right. You needed fewer ideas, but better supported, better developed. Let's keep going. Although there is a case for more dynamic formats of technological communication, reducing costs and easing the talk, I don't really care for this word, and easing communication, honestly, that's the word you want here, between professionals around the world, the impact of losing face-to-face meetings, get rid of the and get rid of this comma, cannot be overstated. In general, some situations require eye-to-eye contact that cannot be replaced by online communication. For example, if a boss needs to give some feedback to an employee presentation, feedback on an employee, you give feedback to a person, but you give feedback on something, okay? It could be better to make it in person. The professional must feel how is the collaborator's attitude, behavior and attitude facing a critic. All right, here your grammar is off. The professional must, I don't know how you want it. I don't know what you're trying to say. I'm trying to change it around. Grammatically, it's wrong, but I can't replace it because I'm not entirely sure what you're trying to say. The next presentation could be performed at the client site, and failure could be avoided. I don't know. I'm not really understanding how face-to-face meetings and face-to-face communication in the office, I'm not really sure about this, okay? So it's got some problems. I feel like some limitations in grammar are keeping this from being clearer and making better sense. From the arguments and examples given, I firmly believe that online meetings are mandatory in our current business lives. I don't know. We don't really say this, our current business lives. Or how about just in business currently? It probably would have made more sense. It is predicted that face-to-face meetings, will always be necessary, but most of the situations can be replaced. Online communication tools will increasingly grow in importance, especially, don't forget your E here, because there are an increasing, no LY, number of jobs in the technological field. Okay, so I think we've covered a lot of what needed work here. So you've got some feedback to use to correct this and to improve it. Why don't we take a look at your task one? All right, so you want to apply to a full-time job. Let's see what you said. Dear Mr. Smith, I am contacting you because I have seen the advert for a new open full-time position in the office, and I'm interested in applying for this role. I'm currently working part-time. I hear you've got a problem. You're saying currently, but then you say for 2 years, and so these two don't really go together. So what you want to say instead is, I have been working part-time for 2 years in the company, and I think my profile fulfills the position requirements. Okay, this is lovely. Obviously, there were a couple of mistakes, but other than that, it was good. Okay, what does this mean? I'm currently graduating. I think what you mean is you're in your last year, perhaps. Okay, so maybe this would have been better. I am, or how about this? I'm completing. That would have been good. I'm currently completing my degree in software. Okay, I'm currently completing my degree in software programming engineering, and my abilities match the requested skills of the position. As I work part-time, I have performed several traineeships in the related field. I can proficiently code the required languages, and I speak, careful here, fluently doesn't go here. You could say I fluently speak, or you could use fluently at the end of the languages. I speak English, Spanish, and French fluently. I think I am ready for a new challenge or task that can open my career opportunities and that can open my career opportunities that at the same time is more, you see, even Word doesn't like this word, rewardable. I'm not really sure what you're trying to say. I think you're trying to say something that gives you better rewards. I'm not really sure. So I think I am ready for a new challenge or task that could open my career and provide me better rewards. All right, maybe this would have been better. Soon I think I can manage a group of developers and train their skills. I really enjoy talking to people and I enjoy talking and understanding their needs. Okay, because what do you enjoy? I enjoy talking and I enjoy understanding their needs. For sure, I will be patient to wait for this time to come. All right, this is an awkward sentence, Fabio. Okay. I am resilient and eager to help my colleagues is what you mean here. But this sentence was awkward. I'd like you to replace it. Furthermore, I know the company culture and demands. I'm ready to help in this new challenge and not compromise. You want a different word here. I'm ready to commit I am ready to commit to the company full time is what I think you're trying to say. I hope you will carefully assess my profile and I wait for your prompt response. Well, I look forward to hearing from you. Best regards. Okay. So, okay. I didn't love some of your paragraphing. I mean, a lot of this was fine, but then all of a sudden, it's like you had these little paragraphs. They kept getting smaller and smaller. Maybe you could have put this here. I don't know. For me, it had too many paragraphs. That's not super important in task 1. It is important, though, when you're looking to, like, get to those top 2 or 3 band scores. Paragraphing is important. So just be careful with it. Make sure your paragraphs make sense. Make sure that they, a good rule of thumb is to take a look at the bullets, and you could potentially have a paragraph for each bullet. Potentially. Okay? So that would have been one way to do it. But again, it's a detail only when you're looking at those really, really high band scores. So, okay, good on the whole. You're definitely on the right track. So keep working, keep at it. And let's see more work from you, okay? Go ahead and correct these, and I'll be waiting for your next set. Good luck.